Hello, and today I'm going to be showing you my Captain Underpants collection. This is Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets. Now in full color. It's about when George and Harold make this big mistake, creating these toilets to life. But when they snap their fingers, he turns and comes around. Dun 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 dun. And then he saves the day, but he's eaten by the Turbo Toilet 2000. And then they make the incredible Robo Plunger. And then the Robo Plunger destroys the Turbo Toilet, takes him to Uranus, and he's gone. That's the end of this one, and this is Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the Bionic Booger Boy, Part 1, The Night of the Nasty Nostril Nuggets. This one is about when Melvin makes this big mistake. He turns himself into the Bionic Booger Boy. He tries to combine himself with a robot, but he sneezed at the last minute. And now, if you think he doesn't have legs, he does. He does. And then Captain Underpants gets eaten again, and then Melvin's old hamster, Sulu, becomes George and Harold's pets. And then he defeats the evil Melvin. And then guess what? If you said that Melvin's parents turn Melvin's machine batteries backwards and turn him back into a boy, it did, but there was trouble in the air. The other boogers that separated from Melvin's boogery form had their own minds and began chasing them. If you want to see that part, just give me a thumbs up. And this one is Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Return of Tippy Tinkle Trousers. This one is when Professor Poopy Pants comes back, but in the perilous plot of Professor Poopy Pants, his name was Poopy Pants, but he changed his name to Tippy Tinkle Trousers. And now he seeks revenge on George, Beard, and Harold Hutchins. But will Captain Underpants be smashed, or will Poopy Pants be in jail again? Find out for yourself in Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Return of Tippy Tinkle Trousers. But there's a to be continued on this one. To be continued. But actually all his stuff, or all the stuff, is broken. And then two huge robots smash on him when he's not in his big suit. Next is Captain Underpants and the tyrannical retaliation of the Turbo Toilet 2000. This is when the Turbo Toilet comes back. And guess what? He turns the Robo Plunger into a scooter. And then he blasts off back to Earth to get revenge. And then these eggs, are you wondering what's inside? It's the bat hamsters. Hamsters, purple, that are pterodactyls. Pterodactyl hamsters. And then they rescue George and Harold from the Turbo Toilet. And there's two. if you're wondering why there's two, Melvin Sneely, the annoying brainiac, takes them back in time. Actually, them back in time to meet themselves. But he doesn't take them back. And the Turbo Toilet eats Captain Underpants, and the and the pterodactyl. And the pterodactyl pets just unscrew his bolts, and then they lift him to the sky, and then they drop him. He goes kablooey, and he escapes. Then he goes back to jail. And then in the next book, that's the 11th, Captain Underpants has to fight one of the teachers in this book because he turns evil and makes this suit. He calls himself Sir Stinks a Lot. Sounds weird, huh? Well, find out how Captain Underpants is gonna destroy him in the next epic novel. And if you want to find out what happens in these books to Captain Underpants, just go look for yourself. Bye! I'll see you on the next videos. Dun dun dun! Captain Underpants, Captain Underpants. No, 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 no.